Hey guys, I'm here making another video, and today it's going to be a bit of a rant again because I just had to get this rant across to you guys because it's literally so annoying. Okay, so if you keep up with her family in general, then you may know that Kylie Jenner, recently did a photo shoot with Magazine. And one of those photos that she did was this one. Can you guys see? I'm really bad at this. Okay, so that is Kylie Jenner in a wheelchair. Problem is, Kylie Jenner is not in a wheelchair. She does not depend on one or need one or use one. It's so annoying. Like, a wheelchair is not a prop. It is not, an accessory. It's something that a lot of us actually have to use, and we don't use it for fun. And what annoys me most is, a lot of things annoy me about this, but one of the things that annoys me about this is that Kylie Jenner currently has a trend going on called I Am More Than. And with that trend, she asks people to share things that they go through or have gone through that, I guess have been a part of them, but they don't let it try to not let it define them. And a lot of people who share their stories with her are people who, have, things like disabilities and diseases and illnesses, or, are in wheelchairs. So, for her to do this photo, I just feel like, you think she'd know better because, she's shared people's stories who, are actually in wheelchairs, and she should know how, being in a wheelchair is not something that, it's just not, it's not something you play around with. It's just not. It's not something that you make into high fashion. It's just, it's so annoying that she would do this. She would agree to do this. I don't think that it was her idea to use the wheelchair as a prop. However, she did agree to do it, nonetheless. And it's just, I don't understand, the magazine's, idea towards it. I don't understand, what the purpose was behind it, because I don't believe there was none. I don't, understand the story behind it, because I don't believe there is one. It's just, I don't understand it, and it's so annoying to me because there was no need for it. Like, if they wanted to have someone in a wheelchair, they should have had someone that actually has to use one. Someone like the Push Girls. If you guys don't know about them, first of all, you should really look them up because they're all amazing. But the Push Girls are a group of girls who have, all except for one, have been in, accidents that, have made them, paralyzed or paraplegic, or, be in wheelchairs. And they actually have a story to tell about, being in a wheelchair and, why they're in it, and how, it all happened for them. Kylie Jenner does not. She, at the end of that photo shoot, she got up and she walked out of that, that place that they were shooting. People like me and people like the Pusher and people like so many that, are friends of mine and just, people I know, we don't just leave our wheelchairs like, oh, okay, whatever. I don't feel like using it today. I'm bored, so bye. No, we actually depend on them. We actually have to use them. We actually need them. So for Kylie Jenner and for Magazine to just use a wheelchair as a prop, it's just, I don't understand, and it's so annoying because they could have shot someone who actually used one and share the story, instead of trying to make a wheelchair an accessory and make this photo like a high fashion sort of piece. And it's just so annoying. I have fought long and hard to, you know, accept myself, like I've, you know, have talked about, and I fought long and hard to, you know, believe that I can look, you know, just as, I guess, attractive and, you know, be just as strong as someone, you know, who doesn't depend or need a wheelchair. So when I post the pictures that I do in my wheelchair, I'm showing, you know, that there's a purpose for me doing it, you know, like an actual purpose. It's not just because I want to look cute in my chair, or I want to look sexy in it. Like, there's an actual purpose, and it's showing that I'm embracing something that I actually have to use. But I would never, you know, I guess, model something that I, you know, don't have to use, especially something so, I don't know, so, I don't know, like I would never, like, model, like, I don't know, like a breathing mask or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't use something that I know other people actually depend on when I don't actually depend on it, and just to, I guess, make a picture, try to look high fashion or whatever. Like, that's not cool, and I just don't get it. And like I said, I don't understand the purpose behind doing that. A wheelchair is not a prop. It's an actual thing that a lot of us use, and it's just so annoying. And it takes me back to a subject that a friend of mine actually thought I should share, and I agreed to it because, you know, it's something that I've, you know, I guess, experienced as well. But there are people who, and actually have come across one online. I think you're a subscriber of mine if you're watching this. But basically, he shared how he likes to act and to feel how he thinks someone with an disability does, and likes to do things like how someone with an disability does, at least, you know, according to him. And he has explained it to me, and at the time I sort of understood where he was coming from with his attraction or fetish, whatever you want to call it. And it was around the same time that, you know, I, you know, was learning more about devotees and, you know, their attraction towards people with disabilities or people in wheelchairs. And but, you know, I still don't fully get it, because, like, being in a wheelchair is not something that you typically wish for. It's just something that you have to either deal with since the beginning, or you have to end up dealing with because of an accident or something. But it's not something that you know, many of us, like, you know, use because we think it's like, I don't know, it's just not something that we use because we think it's a fashion statement. We use it because we actually need it, and it's just annoying that, you know, Magazine and Kylie Jenner would make this happen without thinking of, you know, how it would make others feel. And it also reminds me of back in my elementary and even middle school days, when, like, people would come up to me, like my classmates and all that, and they would just be like, "Oh, you're so lucky you're in a wheelchair. You don't have to do anything, and you can just, like, sit on all day, and it's just so much easier." You guys understand how much that would annoy me, because just because I'm in a wheelchair does not, first of all, it doesn't mean I'm in it all day. I, you know, thankfully am able to get out of it by myself, and I'm able to, you know, walk around, you know, with my crutches. So first of all, I'm not in it all day, every day, okay? Second of all, just because I'm in a wheelchair doesn't mean, you know, I do nothing and just, you know, sit on my ass all day and scratch my ass. Like, I go to school, I, you know, do my mentoring work with the younger children I mentor. I you know, I go out and do stuff. I'm not just at home all day, like, staring up into space. I have a life that I, try fulfilling every day. I'm not just, sitting there. And, I also have, responsibilities like I still have chores. I still have to pick up after myself. I still have to do things. And it's just annoying that people have certain preconceived ideas of, how, unadaptability is, or how, people who have them are. It's just, and it's like, unless you are living it, you don't fully understand it. Even people who are surrounded by you don't fully understand it. So even my parents, who are with me almost 24/7, will never fully understand my adaptability like I will. Even people with my adaptability will never fully understand my version, just like I won't understand their version, because we're all living our own versions. And it's just you really have to be careful and sensitive to things you do or say if you don't fully understand them or know of them. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, and because I of course sometimes think have my own preconceived idea of things, and that I don't fully understand. But me being the way I am, I try to not be so ignorant, but of course I'm human and still mess up too. But I'm just saying, if you're not living it, you don't fully understand it. So just don't think you know it if you don't live it. But anyways, that is just my rant on Kylie Jenner and the interview magazine and just that image. And like I said, those people who are attracted to acting and feeling as if they have an adaptability. I can't talk today. By the way, if anyone wants to, again, try explaining to me, just like with devotees, you feel free to share your thoughts on it with me. I would love to know what you guys think about the subject, especially my friends in wheelchairs and with adaptabilities, and just anyone. I would love your input on this subject. Like I said, guys, you have to be very careful towards what you just have to try to be more open-eyed on things, and just not have so much preconceived ideas, especially on things that you really don't know about or live, because like I said, unless you live it, you don't fully know it. So yeah, but anyways, that's my rant. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys next time. All right, bye.